guys, greetings, grand rising, good afternoon, my folks. So I am Kay, Root Chakra Kay, and I want to come to you with this real good message that's on my heart. The Spirit has told me to tell you. Now, I'm talking to somebody. Alright, so, whoever's out there that's starting something, right, and you haven't yet started it yet, you're procrastinating on this idea that you want to do, right? But you it's on your heart, you know exactly what you're going to do or how you're going to do it. Your intuition is like talking to you. You just haven't got this thing off the ground. You just don't know. You're trying to go with the flow, but you're surrounded by a lot of ego, and you're seeking advice. What's holding you? I want to tell you this, all right? Let me back up. What's holding you back from getting it off the ground is that you're seeking advice from people who has never did what you're trying to do. They never tried to do anything different in their lives. They never tried to do anything you're trying to do. So when you seek advice from people who have never tried anything or try to think outside the box or try not to follow the crowd, it's going to pull you back. That when your intuition, your heart is calling you to do something, but you listening to people who live by the ego, you're not going to prosper in your calling, because that's your calling. When you trying to do something and your heart is calling you to do it, that's your purpose calling you. That's God talking to you. That's your intuition. That's your consciousness trying to grab you and say, hey, this is what you came here for. This is what I need you to do. God's saying that to you. But you are listening to people who ain't never did that before. Who living by ego. Wait, baby, I'm recording, baby. Who's living by ego. And if you're conscious like me, like me, you don't even got to be awakened and conscious as I am, but just common sense would tell you, don't listen to people who ain't never step outside the box and that like to follow the crowd. Okay? When I say follow the crowd, people who follow, they seek advice from people or want to do something the same as the other person, or don't never want to do nothing different. So if these people ain't never did nothing different in their life, what kind of advice they going to give you? Something that's going to keep you back, that's not going to make you prosper, that's going to make you second guess what you're doing. Don't second guess what you want to do. Don't second guess that thing that your heart is calling you to do, your intuition. That's God speaking to you. And you don't gotta listen, right? You don't gotta be this holy person to know this. This is all common sense here. Conscious common sense. When you're living by the intuition, right? When you're not living from the ego. This is only common sense though when you doing this. Alright? I'm coming to you as like a mother. I'm your mother talking to you right now because I know what I'm talking about. So, listen to mama. That's how I'm coming at you. Baby, listen to mama. I'm telling you, do what you want to do. Start that thing you want to do. And don't listen to nobody. Don't listen to nobody who ain't never did that before. Alright? And you can be like, okay, but I don't got a relationship with God. What you talking about? What you think the intuition is? The intuition is God speaking through you. The intuition is your heart. That's your true soul speaking to you. So you ever seen like those videos, like the movies where it's the devil on the shoulder and the angel on the shoulder? The angel is always the intuition and the devil is the ego. So you got the ego on this shoulder and you got the intuition on this shoulder. And it's like, don't do that. Don't do that. You know how they back and forth talk? That's how it is with the ego and intuition. And that's how it is with the person. See, your intuition, you're trying to see God. See, this is a great awakening. See, a lot of people are waking up through this pandemic. They're finding out who they are. So you got people who are coming out and they trying to do and live who they truly came to be. But you got the people on the other side, the ego, that's people that's stuck in the ego ways. that's pulling those people back. You right? Like the caterpillars are trying to keep the butterflies. They're trying to pull these people back into these cocoons. The caterpillars are they're trying to keep the butterflies from flying. And you are the butterfly, my baby, my child. I want to say that because I'm a mother, child. I'm a queen. Listen, and that's how I look at myself. You know, put yourself on a pedestal like me, right? So don't listen to no one who ain't never did what you're doing. That's why it's not getting off. That's why you haven't started that thing yet. Because you trying to seek advice from people who live by their egos, who don't want change in their lives, who's scared for difference, who don't even look to God. Don't let nobody tell you nothing about intuition and they ain't living it. Because intuition is all about God. Because we not doing this by ourselves. I'm not doing everything I do is not done on my own. The intuition talks to me, which is meaning God talks. My intuition talks to me, which is God speaking through me and you. We all got this gift. That's what Jesus had when he came here. When he was being led by the universe, but they looked at him like he was crazy. They couldn't understand this light that he was. That's what it was, the intuition. And he was trying to tell people to stray away from the ego. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Whenever you're trying to start something, you're trying to get it off the ground, and you really you stuck. You letting people ferry you back into the cocoon state of mind. Don't be scared. Don't worry about money or anything, because listen, when you start to walk in your purpose, trust me, all that stuff that you need is going to come to you naturally. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about starting. You can't start from the top. You can't start nowhere from the top, because the person is looking at it like, see, they need to see you prosper first. They need to see money, or they're not going to tell you the right things. Don't listen to them, because listen, let me tell you, God is not, your purpose don't start off with money. It don't. Now, some people get lucky like that, but some people get handouts. But true child of God gonna learn how to work. They're gonna learn how to work from nothing. And God wanna show you how to work from nothing. So don't listen to these people that's living by the ego and trying to tell you how to do your stuff. Because they ain't never did it. They ain't did it. And they ain't gonna tell you the right thing. They ain't gonna tell you what you need to hear. So I'm coming at you as mama, because I'm a queen sitting on my throne, and I know what I came here to do. I'm a child of God. I'm the light, and I'm telling you to don't let your ego, don't let people who live by their ego pull you back into your cocoon. Start that thing. Start it, and don't look back. Don't listen to nobody. Listen to your heart. Listen to God. Be conscious. Live in a moment. All right? Listen to the rest of my videos. I'm out. Ruth Chakra K on Instagram, TikTok. I do dancing with inspiring messages. YouTube, Ruth Chakra K. K Natural Ways is another mental health page I have. I got a podcast with my girl. Let's Talk and Resolve. Listen to us. You know? And that's what I wanted to say. Follow your heart, baby. Alright? Follow all the platforms that I have with my girl. Alright? So you have a good day. Bye. Have a good weekend.